We need a straight up like vacation for real.
No, honestly,
We
and
need
we
to,
deserve one.
we need to go somewhere and just chill
Right.
and drink mojitos on the beach.
Well,
'Cause
honestly, you know what?
that's my favorite.
You know what my
pastime.
relax point gonna be when we do the premiere.
The premiere.
Because I'm more excited about the premiere.
I'm so excited about the premiere too. I was just looking at some shoes. I'm saying, let me see if I can put these shoes on. I'm ready to do my whole outfit around these shoes I found.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited for the premiere. I really, really am.
Turn my
And
headphones up all the way. Nope.
Nope. Here
There you go.
there you go. This one.
There you go.
All right.
That one. Let me see. Turn up some more. Cause I like my
You want it
yeah.
all the way up.
Yeah. Some people different. Some people don't want it at all. I like to hear myself so I can just
Well,
know.
you can tell by how your voice is, and when you can hear yourself through here.
Absolutely.
So what's up? Hey, it was Mother's Day. What did I do?
Yeah, what's up, boy?
Nothing.
Well,
I was chilling.
me myself, I wasn't chilling. I was okay,
doing?
but Mother's Day wasn't good for me. You know, I don't want to.
I
don't like to keep talking about
I
it
know. That's why I
because
sent you a little text
people,
yesterday. 'Cause
right?
knew
And I
you-
appreciate that. A lot of
Yeah.
people did, but
Yeah.
I'm not. No disrespect. I loved my mom to life. I'm not gonna keep harboring something that bad happened to me. It's gonna keep reminding me. Now, this is where it has, you can whatever weight you want to tip it on, whatever scale whatever right, wrong, or indifferent.
Mhm.
When you keep talking about the death and
Well, see, that makes you sad because you don't keep talking about that.
well, you keep thinking about it. You can.
Honestly, to be perfectly honest, it's still kind of new for you.
It is.
It hasn't
is.
been that long.
No,
so
it is 3 years.
and then a lot of stuff happened in between that COVID,
Yeah.
the shutdown. It just been a whole bunch of shit,
Divorce,
right?
everything.
So
Yeah.
it's just been a lot. So you really haven't had a chance to really,
Yeah.
get your bearings straight. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, as they say.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And it's something.
it takes some work.
Another bad experience that I experienced today and yesterday from the calls. Just a young man that lost his mother that's kind of close
Mm-hmm.
to me. And I'm going to do some research to see if this young man may possibly be mine.
Oh wow.
And it's just bad because it's something when you lose your parents, and a lot of people can't relate to that. So you have to lose your parents or your children. Just lose, like it's a little different. Like when people say they lost their sons or their daughters.
Mhm.
I can imagine how that would feel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We understand what pain feel like
Right.
of a lost loved one. You know what I'm saying? We don't, we kind of can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all? Hey, I love my people, man. That.
Hey guys,
and listen,
thanks for tuning in.
absolutely, yeah. Look, said everybody. Let me just say this.
Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, especially those that show us love and support. And I've been telling my man said he got to come up because he the only male guy that I know that sell jewelry. He sell the paparazzi jewelry, but
Because let me tell you, because girls like that.
I know, but he kills them.
Women,
on the
I
sell
should say,
tip.
women.
But
They'll buy from. Sometimes women is funny with women, but they'll buy something like that from a guy.
No, you're right. Like I want to come out with a makeup line. I do.
Oh, that'd be
because I like fashion. I like style. So I was telling my friend, I said, "Yo, no, we got to come up with a makeup line. Come out with our own makeup line." And because I would love to sell makeup, I understand how makeup look. I mean, now I can learn from Gil wife. She master makeup, and you know how many makeup artists I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like honestly, like Sierra, I can get Yama to, get Sierra to show me. But it's about that's something that I want to do. You don't have to be in that particular.
You don't have to
sex
right
to sell masculine goods or feminine goods.
Well, look at clothing design.
Like I would sell sanitary napkins. I would
well,
sell.
most men do.
No, they don't
people
sell.
who own the Procter and Gamble.
No, I'm talking about physically. Go get a bunch of tampons.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
And yeah, I got tampons for sale. I
Listen,
don't know nothing. I'm thinking about doing
they
that.
have this natural
I ain't trying to be
this
funny,
this
ladies.
natural
It might
product
sound like
line. It's
what?
like
I
they
would.
they have this product line that came out that's like an organic type product line
Yeah.
for women, and it was like better than the products that we were using.
Right.
And there was men selling that. Men were selling that.
They were selling what?
They were selling organic sanitary
Oh, sanitary
products.
products.
Yeah.
See, that's decent. I would do that. I'm gonna look into
Yes.
that. I want to
Look
sell
into that
some.
because it was some good. It was organic and it was like healthy for you, and didn't have like the plastic and all the different
Stuff in
chemical
it.
products
Yeah.
that's inside this stuff. So I think that anybody can get into any field.
Yeah.
It's just
I
about
mean, it's
what you want to do.
important, and it's important to talk about because a lot of young guys don't think that. Like if I can get a bunch of iced teas and make them, and get the bottles and sell them. If I can get them for 50 cents, sell them for $1, you're making profit.
Right.
You know, that's just being real. I do want to say that our fashion show will be at the Met. We're taking it back to the Met
Taking it back
in July or August. I'm
to
waiting
the
for
Met.
one of the dates that I pick. So just letting y'all know we're going back to the Met with our fashion show. $1 million worth of game. Gilly the Kid and Wallow got a couple tours in North Carolina coming up in 2 weeks. They out of town now. They'll be back on Thursday or Friday. And Glockaware has out right now the top 30 songs that's being rotated, or top few songs that's being rotated in our memory bank. And Body to Kill For. I'm so proud of Khadijah, and Yama. And no, the reason why, because I know what it feel like to do a film, have it manifest in the physical, be on the platform.
Right.
Not alone being in a position, bring out a film, movie, whatever it is, and put it on a major platform.
Right.
That is big.
So
Do you know how
excited.
hard it is to be able to say your stuff going to Netflix,
Right,
Amazon,
right.
Hulu, Vimeo, Tubi,
Right.
Apple TV, Google TV? That's big to be able to say that your stuff is going on any global platform. And this film is definitely going. First of all, before we go on the big global platforms, we having one of the biggest movie premieres. Trust me.
It's gonna be lit.
When I tell you, oh my goodness.
it's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be super lit. It's the
Gonna be
WillPower
lit.
UnSurfaced podcast. We in here.
Yes.
I'm the co-host with my sister Khadijah, and this is what we do on Mondays, every Monday. Unless some other current events come up, we will, not be here. We'll definitely
We'll
be here
definitely be
and
here.
keep it moving and just bring y'all positivity. This show is based on current events, current situations, matters of opinion, no gossip. You know what I'm saying?
No BS. We
Yeah.
just about the real on WillPower UnSurfaced,
Absolutely.
because it's enough BS floating around, and we see enough and we hear enough.
No,
so
honestly.
here we like to bring creativity to
Right.
life, positivity to
Right.
life. We like to talk about all types of things, politics, spirituality, whatever you want to bring to the table. That's what we talking about on WillPower UnSurfaced, because
Absolutely.
we are here just like the guy that who was I speaking, like Mike, just like Mike was talking
Right.
about.
The
We
show right
everything
before
everything
ours.
don't want to
Right.
be Debbie Downer. We don't want everything to just be sad. It's so much
Right.
bad stuff going on in our communities and in the
Right.
world in general
Absolutely.
that we would like to bring to light the great things that are happening, all the
Absolutely.
good things that are happening. And speaking of that, before I lose my focus, so I got this sweatsuit here. It's pretty nice.
The color is nice too.
This it's called Shalene.
Shalene. Okay.
And I
okay.
was in Willow Grove Mall the other day,
Oh, I know the story you talking about. Talk about it.
and it's called X Philly Share, and it's like
Let me
a
see.
bazaar. And there's two young ladies, there's two ladies that own this. It's like I want to say it's like a boutique, but I feel like it's more like a bazaar type thing. Because my grandmother used to take me to this place called the Bazaar. I don't know if you guys remember it, on Baltimore Pike.
Show them some love, y'all.
And they
Ex-Philly
have
shared.
everything
Ex-Philly
in there. So
shared.
it's black owned, and what
Mhm.
they do is they
I
have
seen it on TV.
a few black owned businesses, and they all sell their products out of this store.
It's
so
I don't think it's a few. It's It's a few
Yeah.
businesses that they allow you to sublease.
Yes, you can
You can set up your business
and you don't
in
have
that
to
store.
be there. You don't have to.
You don't have to be there. They sell your
Yes,
stuff for
they
you.
sell your stuff.
Yeah.
They have like you can pay by Venmo, or is that Venmo? I mean,
Wherever your money at, they can.
Yes.
Yeah, they can take
Cash
it.
app, whatever the case.
Yeah.
And their products is there, and they had a little scanner thing where you can scan and you can pay for your products right there. And the people don't.
That's
ever
a nice
have to touch
sweatsuit.
them.
I was
But
gonna
this
say it's nice.
sweatsuit is really nice. It's called Chalene. And it's so comfortable, and
I
it's
can
like
tell.
a
It's
good
good material.
quality. Good.
No, it is.
It
It's
is a
very
really good, and it
material,
really
yeah.
wasn't even expensive either.
How much was it?
It was $70.
Oh no, that's good.
It was.
Oh no, that's dope.
Hold up, was it 7? It was 40 for the pants.
And let me tell you what I like
No,
about
it was 80. It was
It has
40.
the metal
it was
on the
40 a
detail
piece.
of the. I could tell it's detailed. It's very nice.
Yes.
I could tell.
It's a really good,
Very nice
it's
material.
Really, really good quality. It's really good, and they run pretty
Well, it's
good.
good
too.
because you got it on.
I mean, it looks so fly. Then I forgot I had these little New Balance that matched them in the basement.
You didn't
so I
look.
pulled
Look,
some
she
sneaks
didn't
out.
look.
I had, because I'm a little sneakerhead on the low.
Me too.
I'm a sneakerhead.
Everybody's
on the low.
sneakerhead.
I don't be pulling out my stuff. I be like, you got all this stuff in the closet.
Listen, let me just
sometimes,
say
this. You don't be feel like digging.
Pull your stuff out. Wear it. Life is not promised. Trust me. Listen
trust
to
me. I know that.
Pull your stuff out and wear it.
Yes.
And it's blame it on what you want to blame it on.
Blame it on
Whether
the
it's
brain.
sex, drugs, or rock and roll. Or food. Some people think it's the food allergies that's killing people. Some people say it's from the virus, the shots. You're going to die from something. No matter how you get there, you're going to get there. So live your life. Live more life, as some people say.
Absolutely.
More life. Just live. Live.
Yes.
Live as if you will not live next week.
Like tomorrow is not, like tomorrow ain't going to come, they say.
Like, as we was born and raised saying, saving, you got to save for tomorrow. When you start looking at what's going on now, look at what Russia is doing.
Listen,
right, wrong, or indifferent. No matter how, no matter what political side of right he's on. Because I hear some people say, "Oh well, because it was no people are dying."
Yes,
I don't care how they just bombing places that may not affect. All right, in the beginning when it didn't affect civilians, you're throwing bombs where they live, bro. I'm done.
Listen,
I don't want to talk about it because it's sad, and people talking about the United States is the mind of business.
I have the thing with me with that is like I don't feel like anybody like should just go bomb neighborhoods where people's women and children are getting killed. Like I'm not feeling that regardless of the color, creed, or whatever. Like it's just wrong. But this is the Western society thrives on war. And ever since the Western society was created, it is war that has kept it alive and active.
Well, because let me say this though, but both sides
I'm just talking about
war and like war.
No, this is what they do. They denounce war they denounce war that's not good for what they want.
That's true.
They denounce war on they have their particulars, okay? They denounce war if it's not hold on, I'm tongue-tied. They denounce war if it doesn't coincide with their interpretation of what a war should be.
You broke that down.
You understand what I'm saying?
You made that very
clear. The United States of America, since its inception, has been in a war every single year since it was created, except for one.
Let me just say this.
Let me
say this.
So for hundreds of years,
it's been wars way before the United States.
But what I'm saying is,
excuse me. You made your point.
What I'm saying is, because you're always cutting me off. You ain't let me finish.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, this is how money is made.
We're not talking about money. We stand on war, though.
But you can't separate the two. See, that's the problem. When we not understanding why these wars are fought, it comes down to money and power.
Yeah. All right.
Because who finances these wars?
I'll give you that one. You know why I brought it up?
The big banks.
Gun violence.
This the thing.
Gun violence.
Guns is the American way. Our amendments have been written around people having militias because when the Constitution was written, there was not neighborhood police squads. The Second Amendment was written so that people could carry weapons and have militias in the event that someone tried to come into their neighborhoods or where they lived and attack them. So guns are the American way. It's just who gets them is the problem. My thing is, this is the whole thing with guns, because I don't really have like a problem with guns, honestly. Like if
I don't either. I
had
got
to,
a gun,
I would
but
pull one out and use it in my defense or the defense of my family. But guns are only a bad thing in certain areas. You understand?
see,
No, no,
you're
no,
not
no,
being
no.
real.
No, listen, you say that. You say that. Who goes the gun? Who goes?
I play with more guns.
Listen.
I play with more guns
Because
than
you know what it
anybody
is?
you know.
No, listen, no,
disrespect.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is, when it comes to education, when it comes to why you should carry a gun or a good reason to have a gun, when it comes to our communities,
Right.
we not really educated on gun. People carry guns just, oh, I'm gonna shoot this nigga, he this XYZ. Technically, guns were created for militias to protect people's neighborhoods and their properties. We, in our community, we are not just using guns to protect our property. 9 times out of 10, when guns in our neighborhood are being used, they're being used against us or each other or for petty crimes. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's like our people go to jail more for guns, but they don't carry the most.
See, but
it's all.
with that,
the
the
thriving, they have
the
to.
narrative changed. So with that, stand what you do and say, Beretta. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Absolutely.
So when we start talking about war, I understand war, but war has been going on way before
Absolutely.
a United States of America.
But you have to look at the kind of wars. Like you have to look at, like Nagasaki.
What is it?
Okay, let's just say the weapons
see,
that are used in war.
Sneakers are sneakers, Khadijah. Sneakers are sneakers. Shoes are shoes. No,
because it wasn't
Khadijah.
always atom
They're
bombs.
soft shoes.
It wasn't always.
They're hard
It wasn't always nuclear. It was like spears and arrows.
Well,
and a spear and an arrow don't have the same effect as a bomb being dropped on a whole community.
all right. Again,
Like if we go, because they have been wars. They have been wars. But one thing about the people from the past, they knew that battles would happen, but it had to be humane. You understand what I'm saying?
I get
Like
that.
it's like now we're afraid. Oh, like Russia go to war. Like they could just end it all. But what would be the point if you dropped a nuclear bomb on a society? You understand what I'm saying? It changes
what's up, Nick?
It changes the whole narrative, because it's not just you drop. Now it's like Nagasaki and Hiroshima. You understand what I'm saying? Those kinds of weaponry are, to me, what is the point of someone having a nuclear bomb? I don't understand that.
Now, can I elaborate on my point from the very beginning up to?
Because you should just go to his house and shoot him. Why you got to drop the bomb on the whole country, the kids, and go get who you got the problem with? That's how I see it. Even in war.
See, but do you respect war? Yes or no? Can you just give me a yes or no?
Sometimes
I'm
only going to say yes.
Come on,
because
you keep it real.
I'm going to say yes because if it may be necessary that you have to go to war.
So again,
because somebody might be coming for yours.
So I'm just asking you a question just for the
sake.
So
yes, war is sometimes necessary.
Right.
Yes,
right. It's necessary.
Sometimes it be BS.
But all right. Let me
Sometimes
make
war
my
is not
point on what I was
necessary.
talking about. What made me bring it up from the very beginning, talk about the wars and the politics of it. It's the same as gun violence. I just know habits. Once you, this is bad. All right, let me use a different scenario. Once you get a kiss, you want to hug. You want a little dance. You want to grind. You want to mingle. Then you may want to lead up into having sexual intercourse. It's the same way with if we playing with guns. Let me tell you how I study the pattern of behavior, knowledge of self for me. when we was kids, I used to go to Toys R Us, cold drug boy, going to Toys R Us, Kitty City, buying all the big water guns and give them to everybody in my neighborhood so we could have water fights, run around.
Right.
And I remember when the Super Pump came out. I swear I bought like 16 of them. I bought every one that was in Kitty City or Toys R Us. If you ask anybody from my neighborhood from 75th to 76th to 77, we used to chase all the girls. We used to just go around like, so I seen it come. I watch it get more violent and more violent to where we start playing with BB guns with the pump. Where one of my homies up in my neighborhood, we used to play with him. Look, I had surgery right where he was in his window and shot me. That joint went through my hand. I had to get surgery to get it taken out. And I never forget I was on the step, but that's how we used to play with each other, shooting the BB games with the air pumps. All right, where I'm going with this. Once you start, like it started off with me.
It's like, what's the limit?
I had 56 stitches in my hand. It came from a knife. Back in the day, we used to play with knives. It felt good to stab people in a fight. No lie, this is nothing to brag about, but I'm being honest. We used to get in a fight because I was a rapper. So once in a while, first people used to pick on us because we was light-skinned. From Mount Airy, as everybody called it. It wasn't Uptown. It was Mount Airy, Germantown. We had blockhead cuts with parts on the side, you know. So we used to like to go around and fight. Like, we used to always go down 17th, down South Philly with my man. He was Frank South Philly. He was from the Ozone. So we used to be around there. Every time somebody used to fight, I'm quick to stab them. Because it just felt good. And I watch, I'm telling you, I watch how that grow to escalate.
Now I want to shoot somebody.
War is the same way. I was told by a Caucasian person about guns and broke down his opinion. This is a very wealthy Caucasian man. Because we like to dissect Europeans for some reason. We don't use nobody else's analogy. We want to use him, the Caucasian. So when we using that particular opinion, we like to use the European. So let me say this. He said, and I think I showed somebody the paper. He said, I finally get it. I just learned 4 months ago. I'm like, what? He talking about the difference of the different parties, politician parties. I don't like to keep naming them.
Right.
But he said, the Dems, they want to take our guns away so they can establish government to the fullest.
Right.
But the red people, the red state, we're for guns so they won't ever. So if they take all our guns, they can take it from us.
Right.
I was just listening on the phone. You can see my facial expression just listening, like it was just like this.
Right.
Crickets. So me as an African-American man, whatever you want to call me, that part drives me crazy too. Black, whatever you want to call me. Whatever I am. Whatever all you smart people want to say. Let me say this. You do escalate. It do. All of us kind of bad. And I'm for the guns. But it's bad. So when I, like how it is now in Florida? In Florida or Texas?
Georgia just passed.
Georgia
you don't need no gun license. But that's just like the South has always been like open carry state, like North Carolina. When I was just in Charlotte not too long ago, this is the conversation I had with a guy.
What's up, y'all?
A person. They was talking about Philly.
Yeah.
And they was saying the reason why it's not as many shootings in Charlotte as it is in Philadelphia is because everybody in Charlotte in North Carolina knows that people probably got a gun. It's an open carry state.
See,
this is what
it's too late for that. It's too late for Philly. It's too late for Philly or New York to be like that because let me just say this.
Pennsylvania is open carry, but just not in Philly.
But let me just say this.
Hey, what's up,
These
OG?
cities is nothing like Atlanta and all them other places.
No, it's not.
I done been in all them other places. It's not the same. That'll never work here.
Well,
Everybody be dead in Philly if they have an open.
but see, that's because this is the thing.
New York,
it's
New
always
York, open carry.
but
Everybody
it's
got a burner.
always been that way in the South.
No, it hasn't.
Most of the time.
Oh, we talking about
in the
I ain't talking about the
South.
South.
No, this is what I'm saying.
I ain't never moving in the South, so I don't care.
What I'm saying is his ideology was the way it is down there. It's an open carry state, so people think before they just pull out a gun quick because they know somebody else probably got one too.
I get that.
Now here we have senseless violence. Not that they say they don't have it there too.
These young boys ain't nothing. Young boys ain't old heads. I ain't just counting out the young boys.
Let me tell you something that I watched last night that I was appalled at. Listen. I watched this program. I don't know if we was watching it on Tubi or not, but it was about the drill music.
Yeah.
Listen, these kids, if they're going to continue to have that philosophy of thinking the way they do and using weapons the way they are, we will not have young adults and teenagers. Because what I watched for almost 2 hours surrounding that whole thing with King Von and all the people and how they got their names. And I'm not really like a person that watched that kind of stuff. But I sat and I watched that program yesterday, and it amazed me because these kids are killing each other in Chicago. I'm just saying Chicago. No, listen, just listen, E. I'm talking about. Listen, I'm saying no.
I hate they doing
it's
that.
Not stereotype. You're not listening. You're cutting me off. You're missing the point.
Ain't you.
The point is,
I live this life.
I'm listening to
Go ahead.
the music, and I'm listening to the reasons why they went out to kill each other. A, there was not a good one. B, there was not a good one. And C, there was not a good one. Like, it was just, you said this in your record, I'm going to run and then shoot you, and then you come back, and then it was the girls and brothers and sisters and brothers, and it was just, listen, it just took me out.
No, see, you know why?
It just took me out.
You know why I like when I get women to watch those type documentaries?
And it was like one mother of one rapper, only one mother, and she said it. You think that I want this? She said I could have grabbed my gun and went out and shot somebody because this happened because 2 of her sons got killed. She said I could have went out and grabbed the gun. She said, but I don't want to see it. She said, and she was the only parent, the only mother on that documentary. And I mean, when I tell you, it had to be like 30, 40 kids that got killed from like 2012 up until recently.
I believe it.
And I'm like, they changed their name because it was just like, just watching it just seemed so senseless. It really was super senseless.
Cause it ain't.
Cause listen, what I'm used to is drug dealers, they fighting over territory, money, like somebody trying to take these kids not.
Let me just say this. I'd rather live in Chicago or LA where they gangbang, because that's what it's all about. It's about territory. Then you'll be better to survive. Because the reason why I say that, because you got to understand their culture, first of all, to understand why they doing what they do. Now, the guys that do them drills,
man, it's like I don't even have a word. It got bad. It got really bad. But my thing was, there was no logic behind any of it. It was no logic. It really was no logic behind any of it. It was just like, you said something about him. We came and killed you. Then you said something about you ain't like him. So then we can't, and it was just like all of these, and I'm looking at the faces because I'm a mother. You understand what I'm saying?
You're so
and I'm looking at little ass kids. They little kids. When you 14, 15,
you learn how to, and if you do a study,
they didn't have a chance to think. This is the thing. This what makes me so sad. They never had a chance.
As 9 years old overseas to kill.
So they
9, not shooting AKs. No,
that's true. That's true. In a war zone, but that's in a war zone. That's in a third country.
It's not a war zone.
That's in third world countries. This is America.
You must have never been in Jamaica.
Jamaica's a third world country, though.
You're right. Right.
I'm talking about the United States of America. Jamaica. I talk to those people.
Right.
They can't go to school if they don't have no money.
Well, that's true. I get it.
Our kids got schools.
I get it.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like the way they living in there and the way we living here, and they still ain't killing each other as much as they killing each other over there.
No,
the way
right.
we are here, and they there.
You're right.
And I love it there. I'd rather just go over there and just eat oxtails and drink mojitos all day on the beach.
No, it would not be like that. No, see, you talking about the tourist thing. That's a tourist thing y'all deal with.
Well, guess what?
Really, y'all the people
if I
don't
took
go
some
no,
of the
no
money that
tourist
they be
thing.
stealing from us over here in Texas to live over there, I'll be living large. Okay?
Well, go. I ain't moving nowhere where you got hurricanes,
Hey, y'all.
hurricanes and
Hey,
tornadoes and what's the other ones? Tornadoes, hurricanes, floods. What they have in New Orleans all the time. Yeah, I said them all. I think there's one more: hurricane,
broken
tornado.
barriers.
No, all that, all them wind stuff like they have in Florida and all that.
Pay me.
No, I'm right here. Let me stay right here in Philadelphia and Jersey, the greater tri-state. Yep.
It just breaks my heart though. I was just watching it and it just made me feel like our kids just killing each other for nothing.
Let me just say this.
It ain't
That's
even
why-
for something. It's for nothing.
But that's why I say, when we talked about both sides, war and guns, to me, it's all the same.
This the thing.
To
We
me,
having wars on our streets.
It's self-genocide. It's what they doing in the streets is more self-genocidal than the wars. See, because those guys that got those big bombs and the big guns, when you get to a point where you
Hey,
go
Sister
grab a
Micaiah.
Draco or you grab an assault weapon, something that can shoot in bundles of, that means you're tired of it. You just want to wipe everything out. That's what I was trying to
I'm
get
gonna
to.
be the last one
But
here
no,
on
when
Earth.
you say, what is the reason why a person will take a nuclear bomb, or what is the reason why that man will stand in a window and just no matter right, wrong, or indifferent. That's the reason why. Because they want to just get rid of everything at that particular time, whatever's in question.
Exactly. That's the power part. The
And that's the
power
part-
and control. It's all about power and control. I mean, it's
Yeah.
if you blow up everything and you blow up this country, you kill all a military, all a presidents, blah, blah, blah. What do you get to do?
I
You get to
wouldn't-
take over.
Why would somebody want that?
Listen,
I know it's people that want that, but let me just say
it's
this. I got a
it's
problem.
resources and
Yeah, I know, but I got a problem with people trying to overthrow somebody else's position. Like, you can't work hard to get in that position. What is that about? I got to overthrow you. I got to be, and I don't want to share the secret with you.
Right.
Because if I share with you, then I ain't going to excel. You're going to learn what I learned. Like,
That's the selfish, the thinking, it's the mindset of the masses.
Can somebody call up and tell us
Basic.
what's going on?
Because
Anybody. And somebody call up
we should
and chime in.
what did Marvin Gaye say? War is not the answer. Only
Marvin Gaye
love,
was on. Marvin Gaye
only
was-
love can
I
conquer
like Marvin.
hate.
Marvin was
You know
high.
we got to find a way
Marvin was high. He
to
was
bring
flying
some
high on the
understanding
friendly
here
sky.
today, okay?
No, that's it.
For real though,
I get it.
cause love conquers everything.
No, we need some love.
You know.
That's why
Don't make me write a
I
love
want to say
song
this
for
to
y'all.
all y'all females. All the guys gave y'all love on Mother's Day. Some women may not got a shout out. Some women, your baby father or your ex or whatever he is, you got a child by him. You got a child by him. He might ain't reach out.
Mhm.
Don't take that out on Father's Day. We
I was
sick-
about to say something, but I ain't
we
gonna even
sick-
be biased.
we sick
Okay.
and tired of all not getting the same.
First of all,
can I
we,
finish for the men?
women do the Mother's Day. Men
I
don't do
finish
it.
for the men?
We make our own holiday list.
Come on, brother. This is the brother that coming to try out for the body to kill for. We putting him right on the spot.
How
Hold
you
on while I let him
doing?
sit in this chair real quick. Hold on.
Is he
Part my
coming for
interruption.
Q? He look like he might be coming to play Q.
I don't know who I'm coming to play.
He said he don't know who he
He don't
coming
know
to
who
play,
coming to play.
but he coming to
He
take a
look like
role.
he got
You on
He got a-
Instagram?
He look like he got a Q
We
vibe.
on
Hey,
YouTube.
doing?
Yes, streaming live.
My name
First of all, state your name, brother.
my name is Drew. They call me Father Drew.
Father
Drew. Where you from, Father Drew?
I'm from Philly, man.
You from
Germany.
Philly,
From
okay.
Philly, Germantown.
Uptown.
Oh, you from
Germantown,
Uptown.
Uptown.
Brother Drew, so you coming to cast for a part, correct? A
Absolutely.
Body to Kill For, the film. Do you know anything about A Body to
I
Kill
have
For?
no idea. I don't even know what part I'm coming for, but I'm coming to get it.
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, Sister Khadijah, can you take a couple minutes and A Body to Kill For is a book rewritten into a film. The rewrite was done by Sister Khadijah here. The book is about Top Model Yama, my business partner.
Okay.
And we basically narrowed down where we only need about 3 or 4 guys to participate in some of these roles. And we're definitely, it's going to be on major platforms like Vimeo, Netflix. We don't really like Netflix no more, to keep it all the way real, because they rates is so high. And places like Tubi, Vimeo, it's free. All you got to do is watch some commercials. And I like that to be a global platform that have billions of subscribers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, allow the consumer to have something for free. Because Comcast and Verizon and y'all already robbing us blind.
What?
Like, because
It's
I go home and got all
ridiculous.
these channels.
Goodness. And don't
really,
even be watching
and
that.
ain't not knowing.
All I watch is
Not knowing.
Sports Center and HGTV.
So, Drew was your name, right, brother?
Yeah.
All right, Drew. Deej, you got a part. Now, the 3 parts that we do have open, you should be able to, she know that like the back of her hand. Can you state what they are?
So we have 3 parts open. We still need Q. Q is China's husband. China is the main character of the book, and the
That's what Brown playing.
who? Q?
Yeah.
He Q?
Wait,
I thought he was somebody else.
no, he's the main. What's the?
She got 3.
So what's the other 2? Because
Fran is
you ain't write them
Larry.
down.
Fran.
All right, Fran. So
Because Bruno wasn't here.
yes, he was with the big
I mean,
hat.
he
my
came
cousin.
after.
Oh yeah, but that's off the table. What else we got?
So we need Q's best friend. He has 2 best friends. One is John and one is Mark. Those parts are still open. John and Mark. Q.
Oh, explain to me what John
So
do.
John and Q, John and Mark are drug dealers.
Oh shit.
They
Why everybody gotta be
they-
from uptown and play
everybody-
drug dealers? You're gonna have to be a drug dealer. Say no, go ahead, break it down.
Q's married though, right?
So Q's married to China. Yes,
Does he know how to play a married man?
I see you got your ring
He
on,
got-
brother.
Does
He
he know
married, but he
representing?
got a little joint on the side.
You representing.
He got a little baby mama
So
on
you
the
got to do a
side.
little acting, bro.
Yeah, but you got.
But John,
if you got
his
a little
best
joint on the
friend,
side, you gotta know how to play that part.
his best friend is not
That's right.
is not married. So John, his best friend, is not married, and Mark,
All right.
who is his best friend, is not married either. But John is involved with Keita. Keita is China's best friend, the main character's best friend.
All right.
Okay. So you want to read
We
it?
have that part of John open. He don't have that many verbs. He don't have that many. He's in there like a little bit, but he doesn't have like a whole lot of speaking part. Just a few. But they do get locked up. The house gets raided. They get raided. As a matter of fact, I don't want to give away too much, but there's like a drug bust, and John gets locked up, and Mark is a snitch. So we still need, and some,
Well, I don't
and
wanna be
then
no
nobody
snitch.
wants to play.
Then
it.
why nobody want to do no acting? It's all
I'm
acting.
not gonna tell
Listen.
nobody.
No, that's all right.
Everybody
That's
else.
okay.
Don't watch the podcast. I'm not telling nobody else about Mark. Okay. Skip over. Timestamp
give
this
away
thing.
the
Okay.
So besides Mark, the other one is
So besides Mark, the other one is John.
John.
So John's cool.
Can you give him a couple lines and let him go to the
So
side
let
and
me see.
practice them couple lines so we could do a
So
run
he
through?
only got a little bit. He only got like he got different lines in different spots. But hold on, let me see. All right.
So if anybody tuned in, we got one more part open. If you don't mind playing a little acting role, you gonna have
And
to
this
tell on
one-
somebody. You gonna have to tell.
He only got one line
You know?
on this one, so I ain't gonna use
And
it.
it's only acting. So just make sure your background is real squeaky clean.
Okay, here goes some John lines, because he only, like I said, he only got about a couple.
Well, in fact, you can stay right there and read your lines
Yeah, it
while
ain't
we
even that
just
much, 'cause
we're gonna
all
have a
this
little
is-
we're
That's
gonna
definitely it. That's
yeah,
really it.
yeah.
Like this is, and this is his line. This is John's.
So
line,
what
too,
what
under
Khadijah is
here.
doing for
So
those
this- it's
tuning
only
in,
really like this
she's going
and
over A Body to Kill for the book, and this brother came out and he's going to read a couple lines to us just to
Hold on.
see how well he maybe can act a little, just a little, you know. And our requirements is that they do a quick read, and sometimes we let him go to the side, but he just said he is a professional. He could do it right on the spot, you know. So he don't need to step on the side. He don't need 2-3 minutes. he could do it right on the spot. But just in case, if he do need to step on the side, we're going to offer that brother the privilege to go on and step on the side. So we're looking for somebody to, if y'all want to, y'all got a little acting skills in y'all. And I know a lot of people, make sure y'all, matter of fact, make sure y'all subscribe to Glockaware. If you go to YouTube right now, we streaming live. Go to Glockaware and just watch WillPower UnSurfaced podcast, and you'll tune in with us. Right now, this brother is about to do a little acting for a body to kill for, and I can't wait to let him do a couple reads. So, and that's how we're going down. I'm getting off my joint so we could tune in because I'm gonna have a little fun with this. Yeah. So, all right. Now, brother, you need a countdown. You ready, or you need a couple minutes?
You should have been his partner, bounced off of him.
So, all right. No, you.
So you want me to pretend I'm Kim?
Yes. Come on, She know this more better. She do. She know every, like the back of her hand. So, all right, I'm gonna do the quiet on the set, and I want to film y'all. Hold on.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, we need Mark though. Mark ain't here. We need somebody to read Mark.
Yeah, he gotta be Mark.
Here, you could be Mark. It's only one line.
All right. What Mark say? Tell me.
He just say, "I heard she's a cold freak."
Oh yeah, I got that.
All right.
Let's go. All right, quiet on the set. We're gonna count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
So John, what's up? What's up with you and Keita?
I mean, we good.
Really good.
I heard she a cool freakazoid.
I mean,
real, she got miles on her, bro. Keep it all the way gangster.
I mean, look, she definitely got a wild side, but you know you ain't really heard nothing, man. Shut your lying ass up.
Well, I heard a little bit. I'm just saying, whether you like it, it seems like you liking her. You don't care, huh? You ain't got no pics, huh?
Hey, man, I don't got no pics, man. She on the side, so.
Yeah, plus you married anyway, right?
Yeah, you gonna slide that in. Cut.
Now, what I want from you, you a little shy. I can tell.
I'm auditioning for.
But see, he has John because John has had that laid. He has laid back. So he don't tell. See, mind you, Q and Mark is his best friends, but he never tells Q that he messing with Khadijah.
Oh,
he never tells him. And they're together like every day. But
let me let him see his playback. Let me let him play his playback. Look.
Really good.
I heard she a cool freakazoid. For real, she got miles on her, bro. Keep it all the way gangster.
I mean, look, she definitely got a wild side, but you know you ain't really heard nothing, man. Shut your
You took that job first.
That's just how he's supposed, and that's how I'm supposed to.
Man, that ain't true.
So don't nobody know I'm messing with her.
No.
All right, that's a whole different.
That's a whole different John.
No. And so what happened?
See, that's good that he caught that.
I ain't gonna get too much in depth because John doesn't have a lot of speaking parts. So I don't want to give too much up about John. So he has a couple more, but they like.
So let me ask you a question, brother. Just on a personal level.
Absolutely.
So, you seem of age
where am
like
I at
myself.
Right now? Where am I at right now?
Right now, you at Glockaware. You
right
at
Glockaware
Radio.
On
right,
the
WillPower. See it right there?
The
you can go ahead and break it down yourself.
WillPower UnSurfaced podcast.
Right, and we streaming live. We streaming live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube. And what's your
They go to Glockaware. Instagram is WillPower UnSurfaced podcast.
WillPower UnSurfaced podcast.
And Glockaware everything.
And we live on Glockaware Radio right now. Live on Glockaware Radio YouTube. So if you tune into Glockaware Radio on YouTube, you will be able to watch us live, in totality, all three of us.
Absolutely.
On the set.
Or what you can do is you can wait till it's over.
Oh, you can watch it later.
And you can watch it later. It's forever on YouTube. You can just navigate, watch all the WillPower UnSurfaced podcasts. There's 19 shows on Glockaware, the production.
Yes.
So that's where you at, brother. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Excellent.
We stream live on YouTube. We on TuneIn. We got a website. You can listen to it various ways. We got an app. You can go right on
Glockaware
go to the Google Play Store and just Google Glockaware and listen to whatever way you want to listen.
Absolutely.
Now, do you like acting?
I do. I haven't acted much.
Have you
done-
had
I've
any
done-
acting experience?
Yeah,
Try to talk in the mic, though.
I've done a few plays.
Okay.
Back in my school days.
Okay.
Right.
I was a young thespian. They
You
called
like
What
me
school
me?
you went to?
I
King
went,
Germantown?
no, I went to Cheltenham, but I went
Oh, you went to
I went
Cheltenham.
to
That's what's
Philmont
up.
before that.
Philmont. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Okay.
And they call me Drama King.
So you was a little drama.
Yeah.
You was like me. I did West Side Story and all
A
kinds of
little-
little
a
shit
little
like
dramatic.
that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So how did
Yeah.
you hear about the film? Were you trolling on Instagram and seen a post or something like that? Or
Yeah, a friend of mine, Vegan Chef Bay on
Okay, that's what's
Instagram. She
up.
hit me up about it. Let me know what was going on because I did some styling for another movie that Kyrie Terrell did.
Okay.
And I met a few different actors and people who were in the mix. And I told
That's
them,
what's
next time y'all hear about a movie going on, let me know.
Okay.
Hey.
Appreciate
what's
that.
up.
Yeah, she folks too. So that's good. That's good money.
That's what's up.
So Yama, she wanted to come too. So
Is she coming? Because she said she
I'm-
was coming early. She might not be able to make.
no,
she might not be able to
yeah,
get
she
here.
had a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I'm great. Call her and just and she's probably watching. So I'm just gonna let her ask
You
you a couple
watching, Yama?
questions and see what's going on because
Yeah.
how we do. We're very transparent. We're business partners. We love, and what I like about doing what we do and dealing with the people, I always said, look, we can wrap this casting up and we can just pick the people that's serious and get to it. Because if you're serious, then you can come across and you can read your lines. Some people don't like to read. Some people don't like to study. So if you got a good force of study, and I'm glad that we almost done. We're almost
Yes,
done.
we're almost done. We
You know
only
what I'm
need
saying?
like 2 more characters, and we're done our
Absolutely.
cast.
Let me know. I'm gonna go home and be John to this movie.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm so excited for us to get done because once we're done, then we can get the cast together.
Mhm.
And everyone can get to meet and we can see how everybody gels, you know what I'm saying? So I'm
Right.
really excited about getting the cast together and
Absolutely.
going to the next step. I talked to the film crew today, so I was excited about that. So
Right.
Yeah, and I'm actually
She
I'm
ain't
actually
pick up. She'll
a
call
minister
back.
too.
yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, brother.
Sucks. Oh shit.
That's what's up,
I'm
bro.
about to say maybe he might can play two roles.
So why we need a minister in there?
Well, Yama, not Yama. Keita gets married, the one John's girl, but she
Damn.
doesn't get married to John because John. I don't want to tell the whole
No,
thing.
no, no.
She
that's
don't marry
cool.
him
That's
though,
cool.
but
Hey.
she gets married.
Man, that might be
And he
that
need
might
a-
be
he need
that
a-
might be a
we
blessing for
need
you
a,
to do that, brother.
we
Because
need
you're a real minister.
But he don't have no
so-
talking lines. He just gonna be standing there and
Oh yeah,
it's
no,
like
you
a
want to do a
background
little talking.
scene.
Yeah, I
you
get
don't
it.
wanna.
I want to be versatile.
Yeah.
No, you
Acting
do.
is
yeah.
acting.
Acting is acting.
You could just
Oh,
put
say
the
that
whole
again.
put the whole makeup
Acting
on him
is
and switch him
acting.
up to
No, that was
put
real.
a gray wig on him. Then he be the preacher.
No, that is real.
But then people be like, "Is that
I'm gonna look like my
was
pop.
that him? Because that look like the same person." Give him a little suspense, make him think. You know what I'm saying? He
Look
like
like
that
my
looking
pop,
like that
Bill
was
Bishop.
right.
That's funny. That
So
was
yeah, so
funny.
we're excited about this movie. I know I am. I can't wait until to go into the next phase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to go
absolutely.
into the next phase of filming, and so next what we're actually doing is scouting out our locations. So that's the next thing on deck for us. And then once we scout our locations, then we can start shooting. But I actually have like all the scenes scheduled here. This is all the scenes, how we're going to shoot, the days, when the day of the shoot ends. So we just ready for the next step. We're ready for the next step, and that is finding our locations. So I'm excited about that. Thought Yama was gonna be here today, but she
No, I
wasn't
knew
able
she
to
told me.
make
I knew
it.
she wasn't gonna come.
Oh,
She told
okay.
me she wasn't coming. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and June 4th, we got the showcase Follow the Drip. If you're a singer, songwriter,
Yes.
make sure you hit us up. We're allowing vending, but the vending, you have to be a fashion vendor. You have to actually have fashion apparel, no unauthentic items
right.
are welcome. No, you
Right.
cannot bring the
You
bootleg
cannot- right.
Gucci, Dolce Gabbana, Versace. No.
Louisa.
I'm sorry. No. No. Like, I know people that wear it like it's yours. You're right. But you
It's
can't
yours
sell
'cause
it.
you bought
can't.
it.
No, I wouldn't want you. No,
Don't
don't.
bring 52nd Street.
Yeah, I mean, it's just teach his own, but don't. That's
So
You don't have to do that.
So we're looking for fashion entrepreneurs that's mostly started their
Absolutely.
own brands with custom clothing and custom fashion ideas.
Right, because it's
You are
called
welcome.
Follow the Drip.
Right.
It's called Follow the Drip R&B Still Lit. So
Yes.
we're having a live band. Now, all the artists, we're allowing some, we ain't gonna say hip-hop artists, but like hip-hop. Hip-hop is like more if you have a song that's more R&B driven, we'll let you perform, but everybody got to be suited and booted. It's semi-formal. So we're doing something a little different. But if you are an artist outside of being an R&B singer, you have to perform your original material with the band. So the requirement is that you got to have 2 rehearsals with the band. So if you got some dope music, this is your chance that you can perform your stuff with a live band.
And that's cool.
Yeah, that's dope. And we're going back to the Met July or August. So just stay tuned for that. We were getting all the announcements on the WillPower UnSurfaced podcast and the Hip Hop on Deck radio show on Friday.
Absolutely. So we'll be sending information out real soon about when you can come and send for the auditions for the fashion show.
So we can make executive decision here. We need to make sure he fill out a people. I think I got one in the car.
I got one right here.
You got one?
Yeah.
Let him fill that out. Fill it out real quick. And Khadijah's going to give you, make sure she's going to give you a call.
Yeah,
we're doing a Zoom tomorrow.
Yes.
Are you available to do a Zoom
7.
tomorrow at 7?
Yep.
We're going to we're going to send you the Zoom link. Fill out that information. While he's filling out that information, make sure y'all tune into the WillPower UnSurfaced podcast every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. Get ready, July. I'm planning one of the biggest birthday celebrations right out back. We're going to have tents.
Birthday celebration?
I call them born days.
So
I don't really say birthdays.
So y'all need a cake
I slipped
for that.
up and said that.
Y'all need
So
some,
you make
y'all need
cakes.
some
I know a lot
for
of people that make cakes.
that. Now my wife, she's Domestic Goddess Philly on Instagram.
Shout her out again. Domestic
Goddess Philly. She got the best cakes in the city. They don't just look good; they taste good. Ain't no box cakes over here.
Nothing but
doing no
nothing
ice.
but
So she got
like a
so
good
she
cake.
gonna have to come back next Monday and bring a cake so we can talk to her about her cake and we gonna taste it.
You can put your
Yeah. They tasty cakes.
All right, we gonna see because
Yes,
you a
let her
husband.
bring some cake because I love
You
cake.
gonna brag about our cake, but we want to taste the cake.
I'm a cake connoisseur.
Yeah, I'm Cookie Monster. I'm Cake
What?
Monster.
You gonna love it then.
I love cake. Ain't
that's-
nothing like a cake that look good and then when you eat it,
It tastes
It
good.
it tastes good too. Yes.
Tastes even better.
Yes.
And I'm bougie with cakes.
Because
Me
me
too.
too.
Me too. So I don't let
Don't be
nothing
giving
go
me
out
no
the
paper
door.
tasting
Down
ass
indoors.
cake. It needs to be
Okay.
buttery, rich texture, and delicious. Like
See, I
that's
don't
what
want a butter
need.
cake. Make me a lemon cake or vanilla cake.
No, I love lemon cake is my
I don't want no
favorite.
chocolate,
I'm talking
and I don't
about
like no chocolate
the
icing.
pound cake.
Yeah.
It gotta have like a rich. It can't be dry and papery. It
dry.
gotta be.
Jeez.
Give me a
It's
strawberry
all-
shortcake,
All buttercream icing.
strawberry shortcake pup.
None of that stuff you could buy in the store.
Yeah, special
Oh,
custom.
don't front. I ain't gonna front on shot rate cakes. And yeah,
Look at Rob talking about some cake. You want some cake, Rob? You gonna come get some? Rob wants some cake.
That's what happened when you got privileged people, you know.
He's talking about some cake.
Yeah, cake
I'm
is
with you
good.
on that,
Right.
Rob, because I'm a cake eater. I love cake. Like that's my favorite pastime when I'm having snacks at night. It's cake. So
Absolutely.
if I get a good piece of cake, like I have a family member who also makes cakes, and her cakes are good.
Who don't make
too.
cakes? Let me ask you a question.
Her
Did
cakes
your
are
wife-
really
no,
good
no,
too. She
maybe
makes,
you can
like,
explain
wedding
this,
cakes and
or-
everything.
Ask your wife to answer this real quick, right? While back in the day, we used to have to not run around. We used to have to go outside when because the cake was to fall when we used to jump around. What was that about, brother?
No,
Was
you
the
know
yeast in the
why?
cake?
It was absolutely the ingredients that were inside of the cake.
Well, why was our moms and moms and grandmoms using?
Because it didn't have they didn't have you had to the what was it? It was the bacon.
the
if I'm
yeast,
not,
the baking soda, the yeast,
but
vanilla
now when you
extract.
buying, but when you making a box cake or something like that now, and
You don't
plus
need
there
the
was the
yeast?
flour.
We don't do box cakes.
I
over
need
here.
somebody to
Listen,
explain that when you hopefully
It
if your
got
wife when you come,
preservatives and
when you
additives
got
that keep the
that
cake
cake,
from falling when you're running
It's,
around
it's,
the
it's
house.
spongy, right? It's spongy, so you got little air pockets that make it rich when you bite into it. But if you jumping around while it's baking, it's like you
Making
Oh,
the
that makes
pockets
sense.
bust. You making the pockets
Yeah.
bust.
that makes sense.
That
I
was
don't
a-
know if that's the truth. I just made that up.
Look, I'm about to
Yeah,
say
but
that's a
that-
great
that's a good
analogy.
job.
I ain't even know.
That's a
I mean,
good
it
job.
sounds
I
good
hope
though.
I hope it's right.
All right, great grandmoms and grandmoms and moms all over the world. I hope that his sound about right.
It sounds about right, but I don't know. But it sounds good.
So maybe somebody's. If somebody's
So we got a baker
grandma-
on here that can be honest.
No, we need somebody grandma. I don't want no
know,
baker.
yeah.
Listen to this
We need
one.
a grandma
Listen-
or a great grandma.
Listen to this one, Rob. He putting his order in, talking about some yellow cake with chocolate icing. He putting the order in.
We need
Yo,
somebody
we don't
grandma.
do yellow cakes.
I
though.
don't know
great
because you know
grandma.
I used to make my grandmother used to make me make the pound cake. See,
Yeah, I used to-
back in the day, our grandmothers you couldn't be. Well, I know in my house you wasn't about to
You had to
be
go
in the kitchen
outside.
with grandma.
You had to go outside.
No, you had to come in here and cut these vegetables up.
you was a
and,
girl.
and,
That's why.
And yeah, it's like
We ain't know. We
I
was
had to
outside
cook.
with it.
Like I
Nah,
had to
listen.
cook at my grandmother's house.
When
It
I was
wasn't
12
none of
years
that.
old, I started baking cakes. I had a baking business, and I was
That's
selling
what's
cakes.
up.
I
Had an
sold
easy
them at
bake
church.
oven, too.
Not that.
I wanted an easy bake oven.
Yeah,
My
that
pop
tastes like
wasn't
a-
with that.
Yo, it tastes
So
like a light bulb.
He said, so
Why the
use the
it
real
tastes
oven.
like a light bulb.
Can I tell the story
Like,
real quick? We got a couple minutes. Listen, my cousin
like
had
a
an
light
easy
bulb.
bake oven.
Yes.
I remember when the light bulb. Look, we grew up so unprivileged. When the light
Hey,
bulb went out,
Regina.
we couldn't get another light bulb. That joint was done. Now think about that. We
No
could
more
not.
oven.
No more lamps. Nothing.
no
No.
light bulb.
We could not find another light bulb, and that's all we needed to make that joint work again. A light
The
bulb.
light bulb was like this big.
That's crazy. It probably was like a 30 watt.
Yep.
Just thinking about it. We
I'm
was
mad
cooking cake
With
with
a
the
light
heat
bulb.
from the, and when you eat the cake, this shit tastes like a light bulb.
Easy bake oven. Yeah.
It's easy bake.
That was
Yes,
decent.
yes.
That
What's
was
up, Regina? Well, the topic was actually sister. You call it sister, man. I know you know I'm on air, sister. Hang
Put it
on
on
now.
live. You got 3 minutes.
Hold
Come
on,
4
hold on,
minutes.
hold
Put
on,
it on
hold
right
on.
on.
Let me-
Put it
Hold
right
on,
on
hold
there.
on. Let me put it.
The live guy go. Put it
Hold
right on
on,
the
y'all.
spot.
I'm
What's-
about to put my sister on here. Y'all about to be disconnected. She gonna be like, "Why you put me on
Yeah,
air?"
put it on there. Yeah, put her right on the spot. Since she won't call in, come on. You got 4 minutes, Deej.
She got.
You got to put the speaker
She
on.
gonna
You
say,
got
"Huh?"
to put the speaker right near the phone. You ain't gonna be able to hear her.
Let me see.
Put it on speaker. Put it up there in the mic.
Now you on
live
air
the
now.
podcast. Hello, sis. You weren't calling. Hello. Hey, sis. She can't hear.
Can you hear? Can you hear us? EA said hello. Now,
sis, how
now
you
you
doing?
on air.
I said put her live on the air so we could talk to her. Hey, sissy. You heard us talk about cakes?
We was talking
Cakes.
about cake.
You got to put the speaker up to the. She can't.
Look.
Now, let me ask you a question real
Everybody
quick. We got
loves
3
cake.
minutes. What was the reason why grandmoms and moms used to say you can't jump around, the cake gonna fall? Why don't the cakes, why bakeries don't say that now?
Well, it's supposed to be because of the baking soda or something, right? Teron?
That's what I. That's what I thought.
That was close.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
sis,
what I
that was
thought.
okay. All right. All right.
See,
Well,
great
nowadays-
minds think alike.
Well, nowadays, bakers, I don't want y'all to ever tell us we can't run around in y'all bakery while y'all baking
Bye,
cakes.
sister. I'm gonna call you baby.
Now. Because if grandmoms kicked us out the house and moms kicked us out.
Yes, you could not run around, but I think that
They still use
if I'm
baking
not
soda?
mistaken, it had something to do with like the baking powder.
It was the
It
yeast.
was baking powder,
It was
I
the
think
yeast,
so,
yeah,
more
baking
so
powder.
than the baking soda.
Yeah, the baking powder.
But then
yeah.
they start having self. But then they start
using.
using self-leveling flour,
Yeah.
and once they start using self-leveling flour, it leveled itself out, so it didn't really matter as much. That's what it was, the self-leveling flour. So it didn't really matter as much if you ran around with the self-leveling flour.
Okay.
All right.
We got it.
Now you got it.
Yeah, but we don't even use self-leveling flour.
Flour.
You only
okay.
got the high
No,
quality.
you only got the
It's
good
only
stuff.
high quality.
You only
got
ingredients
the-
over
now-
here.
You only
now-
got the
Domestic
gold
goddess
medal
Philly.
flour, the
Yep.
gold
Nope.
medal.
You got that King Arthur.
Oh shit!
Everybody
I ain't
getting
never
all
heard
hip
of
now.
no King Arthur flour. I got to get me a King Arthur cake. God damn. But we
No-
definitely gonna get
no
it. We
gold
definitely
medal
gonna,
over here.
we definitely gonna get a cake from the sister.
Absolutely.
Well,
But
brother, we
that's-
appreciate you coming
yes,
out,
we
man.
absolutely
You know,
do.
Thank you for having me.
auditioning for that part. You know, Deej gonna hit you up later on. You know, I want you to, to read up on it, and thanks for coming the WillPower UnSurfaced podcast. We really greatly
Absolutely.
appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
my
We
pleasure.
greatly appreciate you. We thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out Philly Share inside the Willow Grove Mall. Antoinette, Kennedy, Harris, and Christian Austin Evans are the owners. Check the sisters out. They have some nice things in there. And
They
we'll
my
see you
people, too.
guys next week.
Ah.
They his people. That's